Hello and welcome again. In our previous video, we animated this hero section. The animation we applied on this hero section is on load. As soon as the page load, the animation happened. Now for this video, we would like to create something like this. As you can see, I'm scrolling through the page and the text revealing. And if I go back, the text is diminishing. So this text reveal animation we are going to explore right now in this video. So let's get back to our visual builder and let's create this animation in Divi. Okay, here we are in our visual builder. This is the section we already made. For the new section, I already have that section saved in my library. So let's insert this from the library. Here's the scroll text section I already saved. So I'm going to import this. As you can see, this is a pretty simple section. This contains only a text module. Here it is. Pretty simple one. You can create on your own. Whatever element you would like to use inside, you can have that. But for me, it's a pretty simple one, so I use only text. Now let's go back to our section setting. As always, we are going to navigate to the design tab. And here in the DiviMotion panel, we are going to open it. Like previous one, this one is empty right now. So we need to add an interaction. Let's click on add interaction. Previously, we used on page load. For this one, we would like to have on scroll. So let's click on it. The moment you click on that scroll interaction, you will see a trigger setting panel appears on your dashboard. So this is the panel. Now you can tell that the previous trigger setting panel and this panel is quite different because we changed the interaction. Based on the interaction, this panel differs and some settings that are associated with this interaction shows up. For this particular interaction, we don't need to change trigger type because we already have one element here. So our trigger type set to element and the scope is already set. So for this one, we need to set the start position and the end position as well. If I hover over to this tooltip, you can see what a element does for the start position. It defines where on the trigger element the scroll animation should start. On this case, we would like to have this to start from top, and this will end position for the element will be bottom. Now for the viewport, as you can again hover over to the tooltip and see what is the definition for that. It defines when in the viewport the scroll animation should start. In our case, we would like to have this to 90%. So this will start from this point. It's calculating from that top. So you say if you say 10%, that should be this point, and if you say 50%, as you can understand, this will be from the center. So we would like to start from that point. So we imported that field value to 90%, and we would like to finish this or end position, set the end position of the viewport to 60%. So 60%. So that would be this position where the animation will end. Then we have that scrap option. Scrap option, what it does, it defines whether the scroll animation should be scrapped. That means that if you enable this, the animation happen with my scroll. Let's say if I scroll up, the animation will start revealing, and if I scroll down, that animation will start decreasing. So for the smoothness, let's say we would like to have 2 seconds. It will make it more smoother than usual. Then we have some other option which we are not going to use on this one. And for the marker, we would like to show scroll marker. What this will does, it will show a marker pointer on your front end that at which point this animation will show up and which point it will end. This is a help tool. You should remove this or uncheck it when you publish the website. Now for the interaction name, we would like to keep as it is. It says to scroll, which makes sense for us. Now let's close this trigger setting panel. Okay, now it's time to add an action. Let's click on add action and select custom action. For this one, we would like to rename this to something like scroll text, which makes sense for us. And we would like to open that action target, and we are going to set element by ID, target type. Then we are going to select target element, and our target element will be scroll text. So where is it? Here it is, scroll text. Now it's selected. Let's close this action target setting panel. Now for this animation duration, we would like to have 0.2 second for this one. We don't want to set any delay here, and we would like to have that stagger animation on for this one, and the time will be offset time, and the offset time value will be, let's change this to something smaller, let's say 0.03, and we are not going to change this value and that one too. Now it's time to add animation property. Let's open that animation property panel. From here we are going to select that opacity one. Okay, then we are going to select for this one the blur one. Let's not just keep 2, let's add another one for this one. Let's say we would like to have text color option. So here it is. Let's close this panel. Now for the opacity, we would like to set from 0 to 1. And for blurriness, we would like to have 20 pixel here in the from value, then to 0 pixel. Then for the text color, we would like to have that text color from value will be this color, and our to value will be more like a black one. So this is the animation we would like to have. Let's save this and let's preview this on the front end. Okay, here's our section and here's our starting point. As you can see, this is working. Now we missed some part here. Let's edit it with Divi again. Now we would like to have that paragraph. Let's go back to that setting panel again, and the inside design tab here in the DiviMotion, let's open this up. Let's open that scroll text action as well. Now we added that animation property, but we forgot to enable split text. That's why it's not animating by text. It's more like as a whole paragraph animating. So let's enable split text here. And for this one, we would like to have words, and we don't want to apply mask to the split text. So let's keep as it is. Now let's go back here and we're going to close that. Then we will save it. And for preview, let's preview on the front end. As you can see, that's the first section, and the section we just made, this one. As you can see, it's working like that. You scroll back, the text is revealing, and you go back, the text gone. Again, you scroll back, the text is revealing. So this is the final output of our animation. As you can see, here is our marker, which we enabled previously. This is showing on front end. So you need to uncheck it before you publish the website. Otherwise, it will be shown on the user end, which will not gonna make sense. So this is it for this video. We'll move to the next one.